Okay, I'm back. Anyway, we're gonna continue on doing some little more Sam and Max Save the World, so we're gonna try and hurry up and complete episode 2. So I'm sorry, I literally thought I had to go do something, but we'll see.
Let's have another go at that scene, shall we?
Okay, now remember, you're...
Open up in there! I know you're hiding.
Let there be light. There we go. Life of the party.
Uh-oh.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days. I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate? For heaven's sake, I can't possibly reach it all the way up there. Work with me, people.
Cut! Let's...
I shouldn't fool with the set while we're not taping the show. I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not touching that with my bare hands. No thanks.
Oh, yeah. I got so many things to do, and right now it's just making me go all over the place.
Hold all my calls, please.
Hey, keep away from my intercom. Hey, guys.
We'll be back.
Keep watching the supply... Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
She's got a story here about two hygienists from Walla Walla and an amorphous Saturnian slime mold.
Is that the one where they walk into a bar at the beginning?
Laundromat. But you're close.
I'm afraid to touch those.
Hello.
Max, I've got a great idea involving you, a mic,
Go on.
maybe another. That too intense heat and radiation. Sludgies. This week's flavors, bangers and mash.
That's sausages and potatoes to you, Yanks.
Oh, good. For a second, I thought it was something disgusting.
Nachos.
They're mine.
Ketchup, mustard.
As vaguely
What do we have here?
Ooh, let me see
Hot
that.
bunny?
No, self-loathing.
Hello, sir.
What ho?
Do you carry that most esteemed of tabloids, the Alien Love Triangle Times?
No, I don't carry that propaganda. If it's filth you're after, check the newspaper box. Outside.
Thanks, Bosco.
Doodle pip, tinkety talk.
Oh, excuse me.
We're famous.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin? It says this year's fashion is somehow different from last year's fashion.
But I still have the same brain I had last year.
Actually, you don't, but most people do. It looks like candy, but I'm pretty...
I've had worse.
Takes me back to my childhood.
Let's see.
Hello.
Big smokes.
Don't smoke, kids. Unless you're on fire. Then it's only natural.
Is that clock correct?
Well, it's only got one hand, so probably not.
Nothing like a gaggle of security cameras.
I'm comfortable with it because
$1 lottery tickets, $2.
I'm feeling lucky already.
Buy nachos. Free toilet brush with every purchase.
Free toilet brush. I'm sold.
Used toilet brush.
I'll pass.
Chilled and preserved fluids.
I wonder if Bosco used the fluid sample I submitted.
I hope not. Bathroom terror level. Red, extreme terror. Yellow, lots of terror. Green, probable terror.
Hey! Ah! Stop it! Watch out! Put that away. What are you doing?
No thanks. I brought... I don't want to make anybody mad. Unless there's a reason, or it seems fun. I don't want to make anybody...
Hey, that was fun! Hey, that was fun!
Okay, we got one item done, I think. house.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Oh, excuse me.
Hi, Mom. I don't want to make anybody mad. I don't want to make anybody mad. I already did that once today. I don't want to make it. What's with the pool of water?
It's acid, brain freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
Ladies and gentlemen, please.
Hello. Trigger happy. Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. Thinking about the rings on the great raccoon. Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And I admire your...
Thanks, little.
Nice, but I'd like to...
Thanks.
What?
Okay.
Remember, folks.
Hey, peepers.
What are you?
I'll leave you to...
Good luck.
Let's have another...
See if you can...
Open up in there. I know you're
Goodness,
hiding
who left this lying here?
All right, I know you've got a...
Cut!
Amateur.
Is this thing on? Let's have another...
Don't forget to work.
Open up in there.
Goodness, who left this lying here? Let there be light. There we go. Life of the party.
Come on.
Aha!
This is the French...
And rocks.
Oh, I went to... Zag, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
He said moo goo gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha! Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like... Ah!
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew.
That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Alright, controller died on me. No. Oh.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Oh my, the questions have vanished.
Welcome back to
Stay in commercial. Stay in commercial.
more commercials. We'll be right back after this.
Director.
Sam, I've just deduced a vital piece of information in the case. That is where the director sits.
And people say you've been mailing it in. Emetics.
Life troubling your diet.
You've heard this commercial. Hi, Mom. Midtown Cowboys, that-a-way. This clip from our sitcom is hilarity itself, by some standards. I don't care if it is just a prop. I'm not touching that with my bare hands. What's that thing?
I don't know.
How convenient. This way we can shoot a TV.
And if the show they're watching is the show of themselves watching, the universe could fold in on itself and explode.
Best leave it turned off then. Is this thing on? This could use some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint? Say no. what's the story with this show?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
How do you keep it so clean in here?
The complete absence of anything resembling food is helpful.
Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually, no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No. It's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
See ya.
Probably.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you. Every meal has to include some of the standards, like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying, monk paste for the taste, Pope fest for the zest.
A fistful of squid tentacles.
Ooh, that's my favorite Western.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
A dash of pink mink oil is a must.
Nothing says I last ate real food in the 80s like the inclusion of something pink.
Of course, who could forget the asbestos sprinkles?
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake. Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
I think I might accidentally food poison somebody with that one.
It's Sam and Max. I saw you on the telly.
How do you watch TV from in there?
Oh, I've got monitors you don't even know about.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake. I bought that VCR at the supermarket. Still smells. No dice. The drawers are just painted on to make the desk seem useful. Ah, Brady Culture's hair.
He howled like a sick wa-
Ah, yes, I remember that case. Particularly gruesome. We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
Ants are just like people, aren't they?
Yeah, kinda cute from far away, but really scary when you look at them through a microscope.
Our Thugs and Hoodlums file cabinet is almost full.
Can I help it if I come from a large family?
Where's the rest of the news collection, Max?
It's a surprise.
Okay, nothing there to help me out.
This place used to be Lefty's tool rental shop.
Good old Lefty. I'll miss him.
You couldn't stand Lefty. You once poked him in the eye with a number 3 socket spanner.
Exactly. Good times.
That's sad. I just see what can we do.
Where'd you get this thing anyway?
I picked it up at a yard sale.
Really?
Okay, it was in a dumpster.
I feel better already. I'm afraid to touch them. Nothing useful in here. Do you know anything about advanced analytical combinatorial wave particle physics?
What, are you kidding?
Just checking. Do you know anything about advanced analytical...
What, are you kidding?
Just checking.
Trying to look around, trying to find something.
Hello.
Do you know anything about advanced analytical combinatorial wave particle physics?
Only what I read on the wall of the men's room.
What do we have?
Oh.
Hot Bunny?
No!
Hello, sir.
What's happening?
Thanks, Bosco.
Hip, hip. Stay out of the loo. It's knackered. Stay out of the loo.
No can do.
crazy man. He'll kill us all.
That would hardly be sporting.
You'll be the death of us all. Don't make me come over there. He's got a gun, and he doesn't know how to use it. Why'd I ever get rid of B-tags? Hey! Stop it! Watch out! Put that away. What are you doing?
Shooting everywhere. Okay, so we got the cake. The questions,
Where we going,
I
Sam?
don't know what to do.
The TV studio.
Goody!
How would you like to try out some new lyrics?
No thanks. I only perform my own material.
Fascinating. Nah. Nope. Happy birthday.
Oh boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty. Excuse me. Boy, that was really... really... Uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the darn it? He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
He's blown it up. I feel bad for that toilet, to be honest.
Hey, a perfect fit.
We've got another contestant. Hit it.
Welcome.
The question is, am I blue?
No, Hugh, you're not blue.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Oh, God.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 174. 175, 999,999, and a million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
We will be right back. No, I'm just kidding. Gotta walk fast. Gotta walk fast. Go, 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 go. Oh, excuse me.
Hello.
What do we have here?
Ooh, let me see that.
Hot bunny?
No, self...
Hello, sir.
What ho?
We want to buy something.
Yes.
We come bearing 1 million American dollars.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey! Food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete codswallop. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me. Trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
Okay, that's done. Now let's go. We're hauling ass. Let's go, go, go. Oh, I gotta push that guy out of the way.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Let's go. Let's go.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Busted down, hound dog. May the starfish justice not impugn.
Thinking about the rings on the Great Raccoon. Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
Your moribund crooning is far less offensive than Peeper's excruciating slaughterhouse squalor.
Thanks.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do. Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore. Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We got this, we got this. Time to arrest this lady.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
Your eyes look a little spirally. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Don't be alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all? We do have a recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. Now how about having us appear on your show?
Not so fast. To get on my stage, you'll also need a clip from your own TV show as well as evidence of a good scandal.
Fame is a distressingly exact mistress.
There you go, dear. Although I strongly disapprove. Having a mistress is an excellent start to a scandal. The public enjoys a good love triangle.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars.
Your celebrity is becoming less and less marginal all the time.
Don't worry, Myra. We're still marginal at heart.
Yes, I suspected as much. But get yourselves involved in a newsworthy scandal, and you can be guests.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Sure, I died.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood. Out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Mac.
Hold a hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot news celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles frankly disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
It's not a picture of an alien at all. That's Hugh Bliss.
Hugh Bliss? The highly respected founder of prismatology? Don't be ridiculous. Why, I've had him on my show before, and he certainly isn't green. What are you really hiding?
How much I'm scared of being buffeted by another gust of Hurricane Myra?
Flattery will get you nowhere, mister. I don't know about you, audience, but as a girl, I was taught that flattery was the worst possible way to blah, 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 yak, yak, yak. Blah, 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 yak, 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 blah-de, 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 blah, yakety, 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 yak, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 yak, yak, yak.
May I have a drink of water?
Are you the host of this talk show?
No.
Then no. Blah, 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 yak,
I'm not touching that thing. I'd probably get shocked. Humanity's not safe while that mysterious little hypno bear is on the loose.
Are we part of humanity, Sam?
Not technically, but we're in danger too.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
There's more you
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
One of the soda poppers.
Oh, my. Which one?
Wizard.
Well, that's certainly an interesting accusation. We happen to have Whizzer waiting backstage. Let's bring him out.
I have no what they... All that happened was they gave me a ketchup cake.
Oh my... I have no idea what that even means, and it may be the single filthiest thing anyone said in my presence.
I might be able to top it if you give me a chance.
I prefer that you didn't. In fact, our country's shocking fascination with the double entendre is wrecking... Blah, 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 blah. Ah, yeah.
There's more.
What's that?
There are still others. One of the soda poppers.
Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Well, audience...
What are they thinking I the instead of my brother? And to be honest, I regret it.
You mean you wish you'd your own brother?
Yes, I do. At least he doesn't.
I am appalled. Blah, 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 blah.
There's more.
What's that?
It doesn't.
You're joking.
One of.
Oh my.
I want to say, I'll be hella surprised if I found out he's still there.
Peepers.
Really? Well, by amazing coincidence...
It's not true. All the happened was they snatched...
I can't even imagine what... Blah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Where were we? What's that?
There are...
How shocking.
Philo...
As I'm sure most of you know, Philo Pennyworth is the actor who plays Mr. Featherly on Midtown Cowboys. And we happen to have him backstage. Let's bring him out! Philo, give us your side. Is it true?
Myra, please, of course not. I'm a veteran of the British stage. I'd never be caught cavorting with a dog, a rabbit, and an alien. It's so 1997.
Yikes!
I doubt we'll hear a more terrifying denial.
This year, anyone who is anyone is all about birds of prey, ring-tailed lemurs, and Bigfoot. No one will ever take you seriously at the Globe Theatre otherwise.
And there you have it. I'm so shocked, I'm going to talk for at least the next 5 minutes about blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Ah, yes.
There's more.
What's that?
It doesn't...
Incredible.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again? Well, Bessie, what do you say to these allegations? Is that so? Bessie, shockingly, you're the only voice of common sense in Hollywood. You are to be commended. Why don't you relax with some sweet grass backstage while I browbeat my audience into blah blah blah, yak yak yak. Blah 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 blah, yak yak. Ah.
There's more.
What's that?
It's not us. It's our evil twins, Saul and Mark.
I thought I was the evil twin.
Sam, I refuse to let my low opinion of you curtail my disappointment. Did you really think anyone would buy such an unbelievable story?
Is there a way to answer that without being lectured?
No, there isn't. You know, millions of Americans suffer from malevolent multiple birth sibling syndrome. It's no laughing matter. And for you to blah blah blah, yak yak yak. Blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak, bloody 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 blah, yakety 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 yak, blah blah. Ah yes. Where were we?
There's more you should...
What's that?
I've changed my mind.
All right.
I'd rather talk about our smash hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys.
Okay, let's talk. You two have become the new breakout stars of a flaccid, dissolute sitcom in its final days. How wonderful for you.
Thanks, we brought a clip.
You certainly did. I had a chance to watch it, and I refused to show it to my audience. It has a shocking joke involving a cow pie. It's a sad commentary on today's culture when the cow pie, once a staple of the American diet, blah 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 blah, yak 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 yak.
I see why Myra only lets big stars on her show.
They're easier targets?
If you're big enough, there still might be something left when she's finished.
Blah blah blah. Ah.
I'd like to sing a song from my upcoming album, Feathers and Fury.
I'm almost certain.
Howling at that drip sheet, and so...
Thank you. What a wonderful...
I forgot to do something real quick. Hang on.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, yes. Where...
I'd like to...
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 yak. Ah, yeah.
There's more you should know.
What's that?
There are still others involved.
You're joking.
Despite his earlier...
The only reason I'm participating in this farce is because it's great for ratings. Philo, come on back out here!
Myra, I swear.
What can I say but blah, 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 yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yak.
I'd like to talk about me.
I prefer my guests' naked egos to be just a little less naked, dear.
Oh, absolutely, Myra. That's exactly what Reese Butterfingers told me when sniping river rats at Cannes. She thought I had the cool-eyed aim of a professional.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
I'd like to talk about myself.
And a project you're working on, perhaps?
You said it, Myra. I am an ongoing project, like a golden calf or a graven image. I'll only rest once people are sacrificing their firstborn unto me. Also, I'd like to direct.
Fame went to your head quickly, dear.
It's a short trip.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
Let's talk about you, Myra.
Me? What could anyone want to know about me?
Maybe they'd like to know how honored you are to have me, Max, brilliant actor and acerbic wit, on your show.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
I'd like to mention my pal Sam, and something that happened the other day.
Anecdotes about other celebrities, even ones as dubious as you two, are always welcome.
Well, I was battering this purse snatcher with a broken parking meter and screaming, "Die! Why won't you die?" And Sam said, "You crack me up, little buddy."
The point being?
I crack Sam up.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather talk about your alien love triangle shenanigans?
I'd like to say some more about
I would too. It's disgusting how you openly mock the blah 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 blah. Yeah. Ah, yeah.
There's more you should know.
What's that?
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone...
How shocking.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my.
Let's hopefully it
Audience,
works.
shall we?
There you go.
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking show set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
We did it. So yeah, sorry for earlier, and I had to go do something, and that's why I had to stop the broadcast earlier. So other than that, right now it should be fine now. I wish I could continue, but I'm gonna at least wait until what 9 o'clock, and then I'll actually, let's just say we'll wait until then, and we'll see what's going on after that. Alright. We're just gonna have to wait on this. Man. You already did the part already. Yeah, we already did that part. So, we got 2 done, so we still got like 4 to go. That's just creepy. Yeah, so other than that, we're pretty much done for right now. When 9 o'clock hits, that's when we're going to start another broadcast. Other than that, that is it for tonight. Thank y'all for joining me, that is it for right now. And I thank y'all for joining me, and I'll see you guys hopefully at 9, or we'll see what happens then. Catch y'all later.